Now, without further ado, I'd like to start with Dr. Virk. Dr. Virk, as the representative of the government of Pakistan here, and we all, so for our international audiences and those who don't know, mining in Pakistan is a provincial matter, right? So it has been devolved to the provinces. The provinces have ownership rights over the mineral resources, unless they are nuclear or radiological resources. Having said that, so there are 4 different mining regimes in Pakistan. They're more or less similar, but there are certain discrepancies. So first of all, I'd like you to talk about the mining opportunities in Pakistan and the role of the government of Pakistan in harmonizing these things. Over to you, Dr. Saab.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rabil, for providing me the opportunity to participate in this webinar, and I appreciate your efforts connecting all us around the globe. So I would like to speak about, overview of mineral sector of Pakistan, including challenges, opportunities, and future roadmap. So I would like to share the presentation. If you can see us. Let me connect now.
Yes,
it is now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, now we can.
Yes, so I will speak about challenges, opportunities, and roadmap for the effective development of the mineral sector of Pakistan. So here, as already spoken by Mr. Rabil, mineral titles belong to provincial governments under constitutional provisions, whereas federal government is interested in facilitation and a coordination role. So we also interested in interacting international investors and making the facilitations as possible as. So here we have certain entities and functions. Federal government is interested for geological surveys, which we have Geological Survey of Pakistan. We are relevant for offering fiscal incentives. Then we are interested for national mineral sector policy development. Nuclear energy minerals are also part of the federal government, but there is a separate entity for this purpose. Then we are also have the functions or the authority for investment facilitation. Then in the provincial sector, mining regulation is there because they have the title of the minerals, so they are supposed to regulate, make the rules and inspections and related mineral title grants. They do offer prospecting licenses, exploration licenses, then the mining leases. They look after HSE and labor welfare issues, royalty collection, then exploration and development, and also resource marketing, etc. We have various entities at federal level as well as provincial levels. We have Pakistan Mineral Development Corporation, which is federal entity. We have Sanding Metal Limited. There is Balan Mining Enterprises, which is joint venture of Pakistan Petroleum Limited and Government of Balochistan. We have Pakistan Stone Development Corporation. FWA is working, in some one project. There is Pakistan Gems and Jewelry Development Company. We were having Lakra Coal Development Company, which is dormant now, and there is also newly emerging entity, which is Pakistan Minerals Private Limited. It is engaged in Reko project. At provincial level, there are various entities. Like in Punjab, there are 2 companies. One is Panjmin and the other one is Punjab Mineral Company. Then at KP, there is Sarad Minerals. In Balochistan, there are 2 companies. One is the Balochistan Mining Resources Limited. The other one is Balochistan Mineral Exploration Company Limited. In Sindh, as already spoken, Sindh Anglo Coal Mining Company is there. The other one was Sindh Lakra Coal Mining Company, which is dormant at the moment. Here we see the mineral development processes. First stage is the prospecting and geological mapping in the left bottom corner, where we have entity which is Geological Survey of Pakistan. It undertakes various prospecting and geological surveys, satellite imageries, etc. Then there comes detailed survey, and then there is a job of provincial governments through grant of prospecting licenses, reconnaissance licenses, and exploration licenses. Then detailed exploration licenses may include feasibility study. Based on the feasibility study, next phase comes in mineral development and extraction, which is a project level. Then there is a further component in the value chain, which is normally processing and marketing. And then once mine is totally exploited, then there comes a phase of mine closure and reclamation. This is almost a standard procedure everywhere. Here's a snapshot of mineral resources. We have different kind of minerals. Here in this slide, we see gypsum, chromite, lead, zinc, limestone, clays, dolomite, coal, copper, salt, granite, and iron ore. Few are measured, whereas few need to be further measured according to international global standards. If we talk about the economic contribution, so far it is less than 1% in the national GDP. However, it is providing nearly 300,000 employments across Pakistan. We have over 5,000 mining locations, we can say mining leases and different activities or projects across the country. We have 4 large-scale mining projects, 3 chemical-based, mineral-based chemical industry, over 50 cement plants across the country, and there are about 500 medium-scale projects, mineral projects all over the country. There is immense potential in Pakistan, and if we effectively develop and exploit the potential, we hope it can contribute between 3 to 5% in national GDP. About existing mineral projects, we have Sandik Copper Gold, which is open pit project in Balochistan. We have Dudar Lead Zinc project, which is underground mining. It is in Lasbela. Boya Copper project, it is open pit mining. Copper coal blocks 1 and 2, again it is open pit mining. It is lignite quality coal. Barite mining and processing, it is again open pit mining. Cement quarries we have, marble and granite quarries we have, as well as we have abundant resources of rock salt, mainly in projects with Kyoda as well as Varsha in salt range. It's good quality pink salt, which has very reasonable quantity of iron in it to make it pink. In the upcoming mineral projects, few are under exploration, few are under development. Among the exploration projects, copper gold in Chagi, lead zinc in Khuzdar, and metallic minerals in various parts of the country. In the development phase, we have Rekudik copper gold project, Chinyot iron ore, Berad lead zinc, Sindh coal blocks, then Muhammad Khail, it is open pit mining and cement quarries across the country. Ongoing initiatives, we are working on establishment of National Mineral Data Center, which is GIS-based mineral information portal. So a struggle is to make available and disseminate the mineral sector data and information through this web portal. Like what activities are being taken, already have been taken by GSP about geological mapping and where the mineral occurrence is there, information about exploration licenses, reconnaissance licenses, as well as information of mining leases, etc. So different phases of mining activity we would like to couple here and make it disseminated through web portal to the global audience. Then we are working on harmonization of legal and regulatory framework, because it is no doubt it is a mineral subject, is a provincial subject, it is a provincial domain. We have at national level, National Mineral Policy 2013, But again, provinces do have their own policies. They do have their own, regulatory and legal frameworks according to their needs. But there is a need to have a unified kind of legal and regulatory framework so that international investor and audience could know what type of major frameworks are there and what type of steps to follow to get engaged in mineral business. So there is struggle which is undergoing, and we expect after harmonization of legal and regulatory framework, it will be better visibility of mineral sector of Pakistan for the investor. We are engaged in, of course, seeking investment in mining sector, development of mineral mining infrastructure, which is essential for effective development and reach to the projects which are, of course, distant projects. We are working on HR development plan at the federal level. About the issues and challenges, I try to capture here few major issues and challenges. First one is inadequate resource mapping and missing reserve assessment. So we need to undertake extensive mapping and convert the resource into reserve. There is a lack of harmonized legal and structure and framework at country level. Ineffective and inconsistent regulatory and fiscal regimes we see across the country. There's a lack of data, digitization and access. We are working on it. There is a missing value addition and marketing in the mineral value chain. Lack of infrastructure we see. Lack of expertise and adoption of advanced technology. Mining sector is mostly the projects are scattered, and without deployment of advanced technology. There is missing research and innovation in the mining sector. Among the way forward, we see that there is dire need for effective geological and mineral sector data management and its outreach. There's need to work on harmonization of legal regulatory framework. We are working on it. We need to create business-friendly environment and climate to attract enhanced investment and financing. Deposit to industrialization focus is needed for value addition in the mining sector. Ensure HSE and community development for inclusive development and welfare of the mining labor. Development of upfront critical infrastructure. There's need of institutional strengthening and HR capacity building. Last but not least, ensure effective oversight, implementation and review mechanism at federal level for effective development and tracking of progress at all provincial level. In the action plan, we are focusing on different areas which are mostly included in way forward. So we have developed short-term about 2 to 3 years plans, then medium term, which is 5 years plan, and then there is a 10-year plan, which is long-term plan, 10 years and beyond. So all these, the areas which need focus attention, we are focusing on it and taking various measures so that our mining sector becomes vibrant through visibility, through continuity of the policies, and through effective interventions and measures at the federal level as well as at the provincial level. So struggle would be to move together and facilitate our provincial bodies and federating units to develop this mineral sectors. Thank you.
Thank you.
Respond to the concern about financing in coal sector raised by Mr. Amir Iqbal. Of course, there are multiple issues, concerns related to environmental footprint, mainly driven by climate change and energy transition. So globally, there is a reduced, almost negligible now funding in the coal sector. Like he highlighted about the Chinese investment. So one avenue of attracting investment could be, which is of course relatively clean use of coal through coal gasification. Coal gasification is the area where coal can be converted into syngas. We can produce fertilizer. Syngas is very first line feed for the fertilizer production. We can further refine it and convert it into pure methane, which is a pipeline quality gas. We can transport and distribute among the country for industry, other industry as well. We can produce petrochemicals from the coal through coal gasification process, liquid fuels as well as gaseous fuels. So this is the area perhaps where fertilizers can come in and support coal mining. So for their direct use for fertilizer production. The federal government is also working on coal gasification policy, and we are working with the, Mr. Amr might know, FFC is there, fertilizer group is there. So this is the new area where perhaps we hope through effective policy development we can attract investment and develop the coal sector. Thank you.
Thank you. And that, I think there was a question there as well. Our SECMC, which actually you have just addressed, our SECMC and all other stakeholders in similar projects following international standards for removing harmful contents from coal to make it less harmful for the environment. So you've just talked about that.